Hello, it's G.T.O podcast, episode 5. I'm Marc Davis, and you are
Sam Walker.
Slick. Alright. Today, we're going to have some gameplay of
Probably Thief Gold.
Alright, whatever that game is. And did you hear all the game news that happened this week?
All of
None happened.
that.
Nothing happened. There was
Yeah.
none. So I noticed that. Like, I wasn't searching for any because there wasn't nothing. But I found that Brock Lesnar on the cover of WWE 2K17 and Paul George on the cover of NBA 2K17.
Yeah. So
Are you mad? You should be mad.
why should I be mad?
Because Paul George's not a good player.
He's a
Sam.
great player.
Whatever.
I mean, when he's not, breaking his leg in 3 spots.
3 spots? It looked like 1.
I don't know. It was weird. It was pretty gruesome. Maybe it was 1. Maybe it was 2. Who knows? I think Kevin Ware should be on the cover. But just the part where his bone is sticking out of his leg.
Alright,
That
anyway.
would be perfect.
So to wrap up our gaming news section of the podcast, I got one thing to say. It's just a bunch of uninteresting stuff, like DLC schedules and stupid opinion articles about the best FPSs of all time. So we're not going to try and scrounge up any news because the gaming news scene is desolate desert of disappointment.
Dishonored 2 is looking pretty good, but
Disappointment. Anyway, we're going to move on to a new segment. It's going to be gaming trivia, and we're going to do this every week. We're going to switch. I'm going to alternate turns. So this week, I made a quiz for my boy Sam here. Next week, he's going to make a quiz for me. I'm going to keep track for the year. At the end of the year, whoever has the most points, the aggregate amount of points, is going to be the winner. And I don't know what the prize is going to be. It's probably not going to be a prize, but
loser has to eat an onion or something.
that's not satisfying.
That's not a punishment for me either. I do that quite frequently.
Okay. Alright. So this subject today is Nintendo. First question is, are you ready?
Yeah, hold on. Suggest a punishment or reward down in the comments if you care. And if you don't, please leave.
Alright. Well, the first question is, what was the lowest selling Nintendo console of all time?
Console. Do you consider the Virtual Boy its own console? Or,
That's not the answer, I'll tell you that. That's not the answer.
okay.
And it's not a console, I guess.
Wait, it's not a console?
It's a periphery. Peripheral. Whatever, how you say that. Whatever.
Peripheral. So the thing that was the lowest selling thing is a peripheral, or
No, it's a console.
Oh, the Virtual Boy is a periphery.
Yes.
Okay. All right, lowest selling console. Is it the Wii?
No, that's the highest selling console of all time. Okay, you got one wrong.
Good at this. So good.
So the answer is the Color TV game.
That can't be real.
It's the first console ever made. So 3 million.
That's not fair.
You got 0 points. Number 2.
Nailed it.
What was Nintendo's business originally based on?
Board and card games, or just board games.
You sure?
Toys. Board games and
Yeah.
toys. Yeah.
Is your final answer?
Yeah, they were started 125 years ago selling board games and toys. Or
Alright.
at least toys.
I'll accept that because
Thank you.
cards are considered toys. So what I saw, it was called Hanafuda playing cards, which are equivalent of poker cards used for gambling. So you got 1.
Yes. See, I got one.
Number 3. What Major League Baseball team did Nintendo own from 1992 to April of this year?
The New York Yankees?
That's your final answer, sir.
Well, no, but sure.
Seattle Mariners.
That can't. Alright.
They're majority owners. Until this year, I guess.
Swiggity swall.
Number 4. What was Nintendo's first original game?
Legend of Zelda. No, Donkey Kong.
No, it was a Racing 112 for the Color TV game.
See, I'm not a Nintendo fanboy.
You're looking at...
I also just don't care.
Alright, this is number 5. You only got 1 right. You're not looking too good.
Not
You have to
at
make a
all.
clean sweep from here on out just to get a 60. Or no, a 70.
Nailed it.
What was the N64, the Nintendo 64's code name?
It was Rainbow something. Right?
Nope.
I don't know. This is going poorly.
Project Reality. Great showing. Oh, great showing. Who came up with the code name?
Satoru Iwata.
Ooh. Shigesato Itoi. The man who made Mother. Not looking too good there.
Not at all.
I thought you said you studied.
I said I read part of the Wikipedia page. I don't know how much that could be considered studying.
Oh, yeah. Alright. In a 2004 quote by the then chairman of Nintendo, Hiroshi Yamauchi, stated, "The blank represents a critical moment for Nintendo's success over the next 2 years. If it succeeds, we rise to the heavens. If it fails, we sink to hell."
When was this?
In 2004, by the chairman.
The Wii.
No, it's not. It is the Nintendo DS.
Fine, whatever.
Well, number 8. This man in 1979 saw a man idly waiting for a bullet train with an LCD calculator in his hand. This gave him the idea of a mobile handheld console, which soon became the Game & Watch. What is this man's name?
See, I knew that was the Game & Watch.
Mm-hmm.
And if that were the question, that would have been perfect. But the creator said, was it Miyamoto?
It was not. It was Gunpei Yokoi. All right.
Sweet.
This is the last question. It's a double question. It's 9 and 10. Let's leave on a bang. All right. You get 2 points here.
That'll be tough.
In 1994, Nintendo made the SNES CD-ROM adapter. This was going to be co-developed with blank, but the deal didn't go through.
Sony.
All right, you got the first part. All right, didn't go through, leading to Nintendo co-developing it with
Panasonic?
I'll give you that because Philips and Panasonic, aren't they the same thing?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, you don't get the point. You got 2, but there's a elusive bonus question I'll give you.
Ooh, swole. You can...
No, I'm waiting until you give me the answer. And you can redeem yourself here if you give me an answer. It's Panasonic and Philips the same thing.
Panasonic. Technical cooperation with Philips, Inc.
I'll give you that one. I don't know. You got 3 points. You need all the points you could get, so I'm gonna give you that one. All right, here's the bonus question.
Magnanimous God.
This question is definitely not finite. It's very much opinion based, but I say opinions can be right and wrong. What is the most requested game to be localized and remastered by the Nintendo fans? No. Let me say that again.
Yeah, reword it.
What is the most requested game to be localized by Nintendo by the fans?
That has been localized or that they want localized?
That they want localized.
Earthbound.
Ooh. That's incorrect. It's the Mother series. Earthbound is localized on the Virtual Console.
Now it is.
Yeah. It is.
It literally just got that. Okay,
we
fine.
don't want it anymore.
Whatever.
We got it.
The whole Mother series was already localized.
No, not Mother 3.
Mother 1 plus 2.
And Mother 1.
Mother 3.
Mother 1 plus 2 is in Japanese.
Fine. Whatever. I quit. I'm done.
So you got 3 points.
Nailed it.
I'll keep track of that next week. You gotta give me a 10-question quiz with a bonus question.
Yep.
Alright, and what's the subject going to be on so I can study?
Probably Sony.
Maybe, probably.
I didn't have a week to prepare for yours. Yeah, it'll be Sony.
I told you this Monday. It's been 3 days. It's a Wikipedia page. All you gotta do is read it.
Now you're getting a week, so let's not complain. Alright, it'll be Sony. Full experience.
I forgot to tell you that I was gonna do this, but it was something that we assigned each other something to watch. So we're gonna try something new.
Yep.
I'm gonna assign you something to watch. You're gonna assign me something to watch.
Okay.
But I forgot to assign you something to watch. And I didn't tell you, so you don't have no time to prepare.
I've got something.
Alright, what do you want me to watch?
My Hero Academia.
What is that?
It's an anime. That's...
Does it have an English dub?
Yes, pretty sure. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Can I watch it legally?
Yes.
Do you watch it legally?
No, but I need to. We both need to. That because the thing we were going to do today actually requires that.
Why didn't she come?
She was crazy. I don't know. She's something about heating a hooker.
Heating a hooker.
Heating a live hooker.
Alright. Okay. Anyway, what's the name of this anime?
My Hero Academia.
What's this about?
Well, that's a good question. I've seen bits and pieces in study hall, but
you never actually watched it.
no.
Well,
I'm sorry. Okay. It is a Japanese superhero manga series written and illustrated by Kohei Horikoshi.
that
It
tells
looks
me.
pretty good. It's got a kid with like a metal arm, but not like full metal. Ooh, Boku no Hero Academia? That's...
I don't know what any of this means. Is it a kid going to school?
All animes are kids going to school.
They all have various endings.
Yeah, well... If he sits in the back left corner... If he sits in the back corner next to the window, he's the protagonist. Guaranteed, 100% of the time.
So can you look up synopsis?
Yup. You can assign me something,
I just
or...
can't. I want to assign you something that you actually want to watch.
I'm sorry, I couldn't do that for you.
Why?
Because I doubt you're going to really want to watch this. I doubt I am too, but it's my duty as a good friend to help a fellow YouTuber out.
Let's see. I watch war movies, but I watch the mainstream ones that everyone already watched. I watch YouTube videos, and I watch wrestling. So I thought you don't want to watch wrestling, and you already saw the war movies, and I can't refer you to YouTube videos, so I fell flat on my face with this. So
why can't you refer me to YouTube videos?
All right, I guess I could.
Or even just channels, or a specific playlist from a channel.
All right, that's a good idea. I'll give you this channel. Do you watch? Chugga Conroy?
No, spell it.
CH.
Yep.
U.
Yep.
G.
Yep.
AA.
Yep.
CON.
Yep. I know how to spell Conroy. ROY.
ROI.
Oh.
No, it's not. It's ROI.
Is it GAA or GGA?
GAA. Like a choo choo train. Chugga choo choo.
Thank you, good friend.
I really like his last playthrough. The Pokemon Platinum was really in depth. There's a lot of information, and he's high energy. So if you're ever feeling down, you can bring a smile to your face. But you might want to wear some earphones.
Bullet in the brain pan. Squish.
Anyways.
Sorry, it's just serenity.
If you feel like you're down right now and you have nothing to do, and you're in a doldrums this summer just like me, you got 5 things to look forward to in the short term and the long term.
Huh?
So you can look forward to Gears of War 4.
Nope.
You like that game?
Nope. It's an Xbox exclusive, right?
Yeah.
Don't have an Xbox. Don't plan on getting an Xbox.
I thought.
Don't like third-person shooters. Don't like cover-based third-person shooters. Don't like boring gameplay.
Oh wait, you don't like Grand Theft Auto?
I like Grand Theft Auto, but not for its combat.
Alright.
And since Gears of War is like all combat.
Alright. Well, another day, like a couple weeks ago, I was walking to the corner store and I was walking back home, and I found 2 games. I found
Oh right. Yeah.
Gears of War Did I already tell you the story?
I think that was back in the first podcast.
It was?
Yeah, you found Gears
I'm
of War.
sorry. I got some sort of dementia.
No, that's alright. We've all been there. Done that.
Next game to look forward to, Dishonored 2. Talked about this game before. No one cares. Anyway.
I care. I will always care about you.
When is this game even coming out? When is it even coming out?
Like November 11th? Or 4th? November 11th.
Alright. I feel like that's a Tuesday. Is that Veterans Day?
Probably. It's probably voting day.
Vote or buy Dishonored?
I can't do either.
You can't do both. There's only 24 hours in a day. You can't do both.
I can't do either.
You can't do either?
I'm broke.
Oh.
And underage.
Well, that's I guess you can look forward to that one.
Yeah.
Maybe in 10 years when it's in the garbage bin. I mean the discount bin or whatever.
Wow.
I could look forward, since there's no other games I really looking forward to. Look forward to The Legend of Tarzan. Again, a guy from Africa. He's played by a white guy, and I think that's pretty cool. It's surpassing racial boundaries, because everyone's complaining about whitewashing in Hollywood. I'm looking at it a different way. If white people could play black people could play white people. It's like we have no limits now. It's not about race anymore. Isn't that beautiful?
No, but that's the problem. Black people never play white people.
You don't know that because they're just so good at playing white people. You just don't know.
Well, there was White Chicks, but that was a terrible movie. Like if you take Superman and you make him black, a lot of people are going to be upset, and they would probably never do that.
I feel like you're undermining my point here.
That was my point, is that it is about race to a lot of people, and that.
Could we just lie to ourselves and just make it? We just say it's not about race, because if you just say it's not a problem, it'll stop being a problem, right? Right?
No, because we have to convince everybody that it's not a problem, and then make them act like it's not a problem, so it actually isn't a problem.
That makes me sad, because
that race is a problem.
I mean, not just that.
Then be a lawyer.
You can never solve this problem. Like, you can't do either one. You can't make it not a problem, and you cannot solve the problem itself. And you can't lie to yourself and say it's not a problem, because everyone all the time is telling you that it is a problem.
You know how to solve that problem?
Kill yourself.
Genocide. Just kill everyone that's not.
But that won't solve the problem, because you won't be able to kill everyone. Hitler tried.
Do it better than Hitler. Hitler had some great ideas for that particular goal.
I mean, everyone had great ideas. Everyone on Earth has great ideas. They just don't know how to execute them.
Yeah,
that guy that lives under the bridge, he had great ideas, but
he can't be president.
He's too busy spending his money doing cocaine. Oh, that's sad. The next movie, another movie to look forward to, is The Purge, election year.
It's the third one.
Are you sure?
Yes, I guarantee it. Frank Grillo was star of the second one, now he's star of the third one. He wasn't the first one, that was Ethan Hawke.
Oh, I love Ethan Hawke, because he reminds me of somebody.
My crack-riddled.
He reminds me of a video game character. I think he did voice a video game character. Maybe that's why. I forgot which one. But he looks pretty cool. But anyway, he's not in this movie, right?
Correct.
That sucks. You know, if you like bloody movies and see people get shot in the face, and
it's a terrible movie, but it's so bad it's good.
But I heard that there's sexual content, and I bet it's great.
The dialogue is horrible for everybody but like 3 characters.
But how's it horrible?
You've got this one guy, he's a deli shop owner, and they're like, oh, well, the police aren't going to protect your store on Purge Night. And he's like, well, I never thought I'd have to defend the store myself, but it looks like it's time for that. Or something really dramatic, but like not a cool kind of dramatic. It's like
it's unnecessary.
Blowing it out, yeah.
So you watched the first 2?
No.
So what are you talking about? You watched the third one before everyone else?
I've seen reviews of the third one.
I don't trust critics. Critics don't know what they're talking about.
No, I've seen actual, like, they've taken actual parts of the script, and I'm like, there's no way you could deliver this properly.
I could. I'm a pretty good actor. Did you see my biology project? Link that in the description.
I've got 3 movies on YouTube. 2 movies.
Yeah, and they're awesome.
Oh, you've seen them?
Oh, what you talk? Well, I haven't seen all of them.
You saw San Diego Hot Squad Police Department.
Yup.
Trailer for that. That was pretty good. And then there was one where I wore a dress, a puffy blonde wig, and I think I had apples.
Oh, look at you now! You're
chest.
crossing the gender boundaries. Now you're being a woman, even
I
though you're a
was
man.
Playing Lady Macbeth, because I was the only one man enough to do it, and this dick Nick Hingle.
That's his name, Richard Nick Hingle.
He was like, he was making fun of me for zero reason. It's like, I'm sorry for manning up and doing what we needed to do to get an A.
I remember Nick.
I hate that. I hate a lot of people.
Man, I can't
Mostly white people.
Can't wait. I mean, most people you know are white. I'm guessing.
Exactly.
So that was a relevant statement.
I walked into summer school today, and it hit me for the first time in like 3 weeks. I'm like, I'm the whitest kid these guys know. I'm the only white person here, and they all go to like 35 and McMain.
What is that supposed to mean? Are you saying 35 McMain, which are terrible schools, are predominantly black?
I'm saying they are predominantly black, but that has nothing to do with their academic standing. Or it has less to do with their academic standing than it might have sounded like I was saying. I don't know. I haven't done the studies on what it means for their academic standing, but it is true that they are predominantly African American.
I mean, if you really want to get real detailed, if you're black in the South, you're probably going to be a little bit on the poorer side because your parents are poor, and their parents are poor because their parents were slaves. Back. Like, it's a legacy thing. It's not because you're black. It's because, like, it's not black because of a physical reason.
It's because your family was black at a time when
black wasn't cool to be black, I guess.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get a worse school probably. So yeah, you get it.
I mean, unless you're one of the people that's born to like an athlete or a rapper, and by athlete or rapper I mean like famous ones.
Well, I mean,
and other famous African American.
That's the same rate as the same rate as like a white person being those things. I'm just saying, like,
no, because there's an entire sport that only white people play. It's called
golf.
Hockey. Oh, no, golf too, I guess. But yeah, sadly, white people have a better shot. And baseball, there's not much racial.
I wonder, like, there has to be a study out there. Is basketball like is mostly black people? Is it because it appeals to our culture, or is it more like, do you have like certain biological tendencies for jumping and running instead of bashing into people?
Who knows? How do we get into race?
Because you was talking, you walking this.
All right,
you said something
racist.
Kid, you know. You said something really racist, and you offended everyone out there.
I didn't. Okay, one, I didn't actually say that. Two, they weren't offended. The two people that. Like,
you said you're gonna lynch every person at McDonald's 35 that's black. I can't believe.
I don't even go to McDonald's 35. I go to McMain for.
I don't see. Oh. Can I come to summer school? Oh.
It was her last day today.
Oh, tell her to come back. She left a pencil on the floor. Tell her to come back.
I don't have her number. I've actually, sadly, been trying to find that.
I have my school directory if you need it.
Nope, it's not in there.
It's not? I thought that's what you said you got it from.
Yeah, that's the wrong number. My friend called it. My friend Jamal. He calls it. It's like, you gave me the wrong number. And I'm like, don't look at me. I never told you to call it. Never even gave it to you. He just cried so hard when I told her she was a senior.
Who is Jamal? Do I know Jamal?
You don't know this.
Does he go to school?
Goes to McMain.
Oh.
No, he goes to 35.
I have a feeling Jamal, 35. Does he have skin on a darker side, sir?
Yes.
Oh, god dang it. Anyway, speaking of race, I thought it was always hilarious how Marshawn Lynch is a black guy and his last name is Lynch. Anyway.
Yeah, you know that just means, like vigilante justice, right?
Yeah, but
it's not specifically.
I know hanging. It's not specific. When I think of Lynch, I think about that time period. Anyway.
Oh yeah, I mean, a lot of people think of the KKK going out and hanging black people, but it's not specifically hanging, and it's not specifically black people. You could have guns and still be a lynch mob.
Yeah, like
you could carry sharp sticks and still be a lynch mob.
So Batman does lynchings?
No, technically, because I think you have to kill.
Well, we got to get back on track. The fifth and final thing to look forward to.
Judge Dredd is a lyncher. Anyway.
fifth and final thing to look forward this week is Pokemon Sun and Moon. Who keeps putting this on here, Sam? I feel like you're doing this.
I have zero control over anything we do on this channel.
I feel like you keep writing things in.
I can't even control.
I know you're really happy to see Pokemon.
I've got
Sun.
no money.
I know you're happy.
I can't even control financial aspects of things.
Anyway, I don't know who keeps putting it here, but Pokemon Sun and Moon's on here, so I'm just gonna go with it. That's something to look forward to.
Soul Galeo for the win.
You know, I don't really like Pokemon. You know me.
Sleep with that.
You're the big Pokemon fan here, so I don't know who keeps putting it here, but anyway. The game of the week is Super Mario Brothers 1 in celebration of the game and trivia quiz that we did on Nintendo, and you failed. We're doing the first game that came out. Well, not the first game that came on NES. I'm not sure about that, but most popular games of all time, and it saved the video game industry. Sam, tell me what you know about.
You know what sank the video game industry?
Let me guess. I don't know. E.T.
No, actually, it was a different game. I gotta remember these things because I remember what it's not, but I don't remember what it is. That's a bit of a problem.
I know E.T. was like the last big failure before the games crashed.
Yeah, it definitely helped. Okay, that's what I know about Mario 1. Nothing. Other than there's a fat Italian plumber who should not be able to jump that high or run that fast. He runs faster than Sonic the Hedgehog. Did you know that?
You watched that Game Theory episode, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I also didn't take my pill this morning.
What's your pill? God.
Nah.
You've been messing with Taylor Hunter for real, haven't you?
Whoa, no. No, she doesn't.
She doesn't take birth control?
I don't know if she knows me.
Well, I mean,
that would be pretty sad.
So this is what you do. If you don't know if a girl knows, you go outside. You pick one of those flowers outside, one of the petals, and you do, does she love me? Does she love me not? And you get to the end, then you know. If she loves you, she knows you.
Nope. That's not... Okay. Anyway, please move on from my love life. This is the third time in a week that we've talked about that.
I feel like this is very contentious, and I'm not going to stop till we get to the bottom of this, but we're going to do that next week, I guess.
Do what?
The next week is going to be the love episode.
I thought last week was the love episode.
No, every week it's going to be the love episode.
Oh,
we have a whole love section.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
Jesus.
Super Mario Brothers came for the NES. It was the first side-scrolling platforming game. It's a staple throughout gaming today, and it sold about 40 million copies. One of the most of all time, most popular games. Saved the industry. It's a fantastic game, and it's simple. It's a really good game. If you ever need, you have that platforming itch, let's go back and play this.
Or play Mighty No. 9. Or Dark Souls. Dark Souls is a great platformer.
Alright, put a pin on that Mighty No. 9. We get back we get back to that. So, anyway, it's just a very simple, and it's the thing that started all. And it's to say it's the thing that started all, like the platform, side-scrolling 2D platforming. It's one of the better platforming games, I think. It's nice and simple. It has nice difficulty ceiling. I can always go back to it and expect a good time. Just like Super Mario 64, which also was the first of this genre, it's ended up being one of the best.
Or at least the first in the mainstream.
Well, yeah. Anyway, Mighty No. 9. People were able to play it this week. Came out this week. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I mean, the reviews that I read and that we talked about last week, it looked like it was going to be pretty bad. Mostly because I'm not a fan of the Mega Man style. I'm
not either. But my point still stands from last week. Maybe I can articulate this a little better. But it seems like Mighty No. 9 is what Mega Man, the classic Mega Man games are. But what people are finding out is that they really don't like Mega Man. Because in between Mega Man 10 and now, they were able to play actual good platforming games that are fun, and now they're coming back to this style, and they realize, oh, Mega Man isn't very fun, but they don't know how to say that. They just say, oh my god, this is not what we wanted, and then that's interesting to see, because Mighty No. 9 is going to go down as one of the worst games of 2016, even though it shouldn't, because this game actually executed on what it said it was going to do, which I think is highly disappointing, because he said this is what you wanted, but I guess, again, you don't know what you want. Anyways,
we have time for one more game.
What are you talking about?
Headline: is it real or fake?
All right.
Headlines.
This is the game show episode.
County to pay $250,000 to advertise lack of funds. Real or fake?
Say that again.
County to pay $250,000 to advertise lack of funds.
Sounds real to me.
Okay.
Is it real?
Crap, where's my source?
Are you actually looking up news and then citing your source? You know, you could have just went on the Onion and got on a real news site and just did that.
Yeah, well,
I feel like you didn't prepare for this.
not at all, my good friend.
Well, anyways,
Nope, that's real.
it's real.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm right.
Mhm.
I know how to play this game because if it's wildly absurd, it's probably real. And if it's reasonably absurd, it's probably fake. What's the next one, sir?
Federal agents raid gun shop, find weapons.
I mean, there's no way that's not true. Yes, I see that's real. Is it real? It's real. So
that's a real.
That's two. So for me, how many we doing?
Probably 5, maybe 10.
5, maybe. Let's do 5.
Okay, let's do 5. See how it goes. Coca-Cola introduces new 30-liter size. Real or fake?
That's fake.
Correct.
Yeah. 30 liter. You said 30 liters? A liter is like a gallon and a half, right?
Yeah, I mean 2 liters are too much for...
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. That's like the size of a small nuke.
Investigators determine Air France disaster caused by plane crash.
What is that?
It was a plane crash.
A plane crash happened in France?
Was it caused... It was an Air France, was the name of the airline, disaster caused by plane crash. Was a plane crash caused by a plane crash? Is that real? Is that fake?
No, it's fake.
Yeah, correct.
Plane crash. No, it's already rare enough a plane will crash, and if 2 planes crash into each other, that's like extremely rare.
No, it's just that the one plane crash was caused by a plane crash. Never mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whatever.
Rangers get whiff of colon.
Of who's colon?
Rangers get whiff of colon.
Real.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm 5 of 5.
It was a baseball thing.
So it's cologne. It's not really colon because the Puerto Rican man is last.
Marcelo Cologne?
Yeah. His last name would be Cologne.
Yeah, you're right. I felt like throwing you off. And I didn't succeed. That was my bad. Thousands of abandoned, foreclosed homes threatened by Florida hurricane.
Is a hurricane coming?
Thousands of abandoned, foreclosed homes threatened by Florida hurricane. Real or fake?
Fake.
Correct. It's an Onion headline.
Nice.
Alright, well, that's the end of that.
Alright, I'm 6 for 6, 100%. I'm smart. You're dumb. You only got 3 of 11. Dummy.
On a different thing.
Well, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Not at war.
So, I
Game
just...
of...
Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
Game of Thrones finale.
Didn't watch? Did you watch that?
No, but a lot of people died. And so I'm happy that Finn Jones' character died so he can start working on the TV show that I want him to do.
I watched the show. Is Ethan Hawke in it?
Nope.
Is Samuel Jackson in it?
Nope.
Is Nicolas Cage in it?
Nope.
Is what's that guy's name? He was the main character in Saving Private Ryan.
Tom Hanks?
It's Tom Hanks in it.
No.
You see how limited my movie thing is. The only movies I ever watched was Pulp Fiction.
It's a TV show, you know.
What?
Game
I know. I'm talking about my media. Like, I can only draw from so much. I only watch movies with those people in it.
John Travolta's not in it, by the way.
I don't care about him. He just so happened to be the other character in Pulp Fiction. Anyway.
Wait, he was in Pulp Fiction? No. Kidding. I think.
Oh, I got one. So that's on you next week. It's gonna be a Quentin Tarantino movie. And then we'll save that for next week.
Alright.
Alright.
Sweetie swallow.
Anyway, I exhausted all the segments that I could pull from my butt.
What about what we've been playing this last week? What about what we've been playing this last week?
That's what I was about to ask you, man. I'm a Segway master.
I'm sorry.
You ruined it.
You said you used up all the segments.
Yeah, but I'm about to segue and ask you a question because this is not a show. This is not a podcast. It's a discussion. I was gonna segue into something else, all natural like, and you ruined it.
MAD.
All right. So what have you been playing this week, Samuel?
Thief Gold, which for a game with thief in the title, you don't do a lot of thieving. That's why Thief 2 is better.
What else did you play?
That is literally it. Well, I played with Jamal's Hearts.
All right, so I've been playing XCOM. That game's really hard.
Hallelujah.
It gets hard really fast because
you don't know how to research properly.
I just been researching the highest priority thing. Is that okay?
I guess.
So
but what do you research in between the things that are top priorities?
Like the highest thing. The first thing that's there.
That's not done by priority, you know.
Well, it wasn't by alphabetical order, so I thought it was
just done by like a level that you unlock it. It's like the order you unlock it in.
So you telling me you have to find a walkthrough to find how to properly play this game?
Probably.
I thought it was gonna be like Halo Wars and all self-explanatory. Because this game,
no.
That's lame. I don't want to look stuff up.
Well, then don't. I didn't. I mean, I lost, but I got like 4 years.
4 years in?
Yeah.
I got like 5 months in. And this is my second playthrough, and I'm like in July.
In the trash. That's where your game went. Swish right into the trash.
Because my best soldier died. I had him all the way from mission 1. He died. Like he was about to be the highest level, whatever.
Colonel.
Yeah. He got critical hitted.
Did you not have an in cover?
No, he wasn't covered, but you know that big monster thing just comes up to you and smashes your head in?
The Berserker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And got a critical and I died.
Get wrecked. That's why you don't have him that's why you don't have your best guys like... Wait, what armor did he have?
He had... It was the armor that you could grapple with.
The skeleton armor.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
That's pretty good. What position or what
He was a heavy.
Class? Yeah, heavies don't really need that armor.
Well,
it would have been better to get him some Titan armor. That's just my personal 5-year long war.
I didn't really know. That was my first playthrough, so I don't really know.
Yeah, it does take a while.
But I got a lot of achievements. I got 15 achievements my first time through. I'm like, at least you make me feel good about me playing this game.
At least I feel good about myself. No one else feels good about me.
Why are you playing with a knife?
I'm not playing with the knife yet.
Anyway, played XCOM. That was an experience. Also beat Pokemon Leaf Green for like the over 9,000 time. So right now I'm trying to find a Suicune in the wild, so I could send it to my other games and start over. Because in the GBA games, the only way you could get the 3 roaming legendaries from Johto is either buy Pokemon XD and beat that, so you could get you could beat Coliseum, so you can get those 3. But you have to play, if you want to get 3 copies for every GBA game like I do, because I want all my games to have 100%. I have to beat the game 5 times, or I have to go through Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green 15 times or something like that. So I'm starting doing that, and that's tedious because I gotta play a 30-hour game 15 times.
Sounds pretty tedious.
But I got 3 on one game. I think I got 3 Raikus, and I got a Suicune Entei. No, I got 4 Raikus, but it's a very slow process anyway.
We should play Pokemon Stadium for the channel.
You have an N64?
Yeah.
You have a Pokemon Stadium?
Yeah.
Oh, I could beat you in that.
Yeah, probably. I don't know how to stab, how to do the stab thing. And
what do you mean?
It's the same type attack bonus. I know that now. I'm not good with type advantages and stuff. This is a dull knife.
If it's really dull, you can stab yourself in the stomach with it. Yeah, if it's that dull.
I'm just saying, like, I've been
trying to slip my wrist, but it's just not working.
I've been lightly pressing it, and it's not even like making any sort of dent. I want to test out this glass breaker on a skull.
God.
Mark thinks I'm psychotic.
Anyway, that's the games I played. I'm thinking this week. I've been thinking. I can't wait to go back to school. Because summer life is boring.
I can't wait for you guys to go back to school too.
But then in my mind, I feel like I'm idealizing at school, because 5/8 of it is very boring. What those 3/8, those study halls, PE or whatever.
You're not gonna have 3 study halls.
Wow, why can't I have 3 study halls?
Because that's too many. That's too much free time. They're not gonna let you.
What do you mean too much free time? Having a sham class is too much free time. By that, like African literature, whatever that is, that's a waste of class. So why do you even have that?
Why is that a waste of class?
Because Miss Lewis is teaching it.
Oh yeah. Hey, but you get to read some Ta-Nehisi Coates. He's pretty good.
Wait, why are they reading Ta-Nehisi Coates?
Because he's an African American.
Yeah, but that's fine. But
he's writing Black Panther comic books.
But shouldn't you be reading something old that you wouldn't have very good access to, but the school would have the money to get, or something that's like obscure?
I honestly have no idea what you're reading. He's just the only black writer that I know for. Well, Zora Neale Hurston. Who wrote "Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry"? That series.
I remember reading that book. Was not impressed.
Great. I loved it.
Not impressed. I don't like books. I've been reading that summer book.
I can't read.
That summer book, it was what's it called? That we have to read this year.
I don't know, because I don't have to do that.
Oh, it's called The Fisherman. I'm reading that. I like it because it has a lot of detail. There's a scene where they have these they're playing Mortal Kombat. Like they're like 4 brothers, I think, and one brother. Three were playing Mortal Kombat, and one was in the bathroom, and they was about to do the fatality.
Yeah.
And the guy, he wanted to be in there to come and yell fatality, but he was taking a dump. So he ran off the toilet and yelled fatality, but he got some of the dump on the rug, and his mother gave him a beating.
That sounds incredibly stupid.
It is incredibly stupid, and it was in detail, and I liked it. And it sounded like a ridiculous book, and I'm a ridiculous person, so that's why I liked it. I'm on page 31, and that's a lot of progress for
Mildred
me.
D. Taylor. That's who she is.
Whatever. Have you read any good books lately?
I don't read. I mean, I've read some comic books.
Don't count.
Fine. Then no, I haven't read any good books lately. Have you?
I just told you what I read.
Right.
I feel like you're not listening.
Well, I am. I was thinking of good books. I thought you were complaining about that.
No, I like that book because it's in detail. Like, they have the perfect balance between giving you enough detail and giving you not too much.
So the perfect balance of enough and not too much. So I think you mean the perfect balance between too much and not enough.
And not enough. Yeah, you got me. But my problem is, for school, it's not a very... Maybe I'm not getting too far in the book, but it doesn't seem like a book that has a lot of deeper meaning to me. It seems like they're telling you how the characters feel. I don't have to really do a lot of guessing.
Dupre would disagree. Every book has deeper meaning.
But if every book has yeah, it could have deeper meaning, but it doesn't mean anything. It means something that's not there. Like I can say everything has a meaning. It's just not there. This bread means the warring between whites and blacks in America, but that's not true. See, exactly. The slice of bread doesn't mean that. It's just
a slice of... Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Sometimes it's beef jerky. Let's be real here.
Sometimes it's a really good book with a nice story. You don't need a deeper meaning and everything.
You ever smoked a good book? Is that a question?
Alright, and I think that's it for today.
Is that it for today?
Yeah, that's
Are we
it.
done?
Yeah, we're done.
It was a slow news day.
Slow news week, slow news life. Games don't have news. They just come out and you play them and you have fun. Mighty Number 9 is Mega Man 11, and you don't like it because you don't like Mega Man.
We were stuck in a traffic jam for like
an hour and a half. That was fun.
That was wonderful. Everybody fell asleep except the driver, of course.
I was thinking, like, we're at the top of the high rise. I'm thinking, for a split second, I felt gravity go away. I'm like, oh god. I just look up. Okay, I'm back.
Oh, that's because the wind was kind of shaking the car. I thought the bridge was gonna collapse. I'm like, oh no, this is it. Time to go home, everybody.
I was thinking, if this thing's fall, I gotta whip up my phone real quick and text my mom, I love you, and somehow send it before the speed of gravity catches up with me.
And then she'd get like really scared and confused.
Like she should, because I'm dead. Anyway.
Yeah, that would not go well.
We can go well, but at least you know that I love her before I left.
We should maybe not drive in the same car ever.
Well, my idea is we should take that, you know, that canal, the northernmost bridge.
Yeah.
That's all, like, past the one that we're right next to. That's right next to the school. If you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, kind of.
We should have took that one, because I was just watching for like 45 minutes while we were sitting in traffic. That bridge right next to us has no traffic, and the one way over there, it doesn't even have cars on it.
Alright, yeah. Well, we should not be in the same car, though. Because if one of us dies, the podcast can go on. It'll be sad. But if we both die...
How about both of us live, and we can keep doing this podcast in perpetuity?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. But if that bridge were to collapse, that light would be snuffed out.
Yeah. All of our 4 subscribers, 2 of which are us.
Nope, only one.
Only one? You don't subscribe?
I haven't. No, I didn't subscribe to us.
Well, who's the 4th person then?
So it's a miracle.
We got an actual fan?
Actual fan.
You sure it doesn't comment? Well, anyway.
That is.
Anyway.
It might be my dad, my grandmother, a friend, my hobo. He's my hobo.
Alright, that's enough from you. I think we're done here. So, if you enjoyed this or you hated this, post it in the comments. If you got constructive criticism, you post that in the comments. If you got news for you, post that in the comments. If you got pics, we didn't get any pics this last week.
Email us some pics.
I don't know if you checked the email, but I didn't see any pics there, so I'm really disappointed this week. I want to bump up the pic rate. I want to see some pics this week. So you got about a week and 2 days to send us some pics.
Yeah, if you like this early upload schedule, get over it. Because that's not gonna stay. It's not gonna stay that way. Oh, sweet. I do have a lot of subs.
We're done. Count it off.
Like and subscribe.
We're done.